Hello, we're starting off with a new primer today. Well, it is a Nivea aftershave balm. Yes, it is for men. It is a aftershave balm, and I'm using it on my face as a primer. And you might have heard of this before because Nikki Tutorials talks nonstop about this, or at least she used to do that. And it hasn't really been able to leave my mind. So I decided to pick one up, and this is me trying it out. And it actually made my makeup stay on all day, so it was actually successful. So the trick with this primer or aftershave balm, whatever you would like to call it, is to massage it in until it is tacky, and this is exactly what's happening right here. So I decided to go in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the shade Y235, and I'm just buffing this in with the Sephora Pro Stippling Brush, which I really like. It actually minimizes the time for me to put on my foundation. So yeah, that's why I'm liking it, even though it kind of sheds sometimes, but hey. After this, I'm leaving the face and I'm continuing on with my eyes, and I'm going in with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion just to prime my lids for eyeshadows later on. And yeah, I really like this primer. It's been my ride or die for like, I don't know how long, maybe 5 or 6 years or more. I don't even know. I just love it. It doesn't have a tint to it really, but it just makes my eyeshadows stay on for so long. And here I remembered that I got a new little thing in my haul, and you will be seeing a video on my haul in another video. But this is just like a eyebrow knife that you can take out all these little sparse hairs. Didn't really do the job, but hey, it was like $1. And now I'm just setting the base with the MAC eyeshadow in the shade Orb, which is a satin color, which I also have used for like 5 or 6 years. I love it. Then I'm going in with my 35K palette by Morphe, and I'm using this cool toned transition color in my crease. And today we're doing not a very springy look as you would imagine, since we're going into spring. We're actually doing a kind of like almost gothic look. But I've been loving these braids, like the Dutch braid, I guess you call them. I don't know really what they're called, but I think they're so badass. And I thought that I wanted to do kind of badass makeup with it. So yeah, we're doing a halo eye for today's look. So I'm just putting this in my crease, the outer corner of the lid, and also the inner corner of the lid. So it will create a halo illusion, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and then I'm going to build up that color with the shade Tease from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, which is one of the first palettes that I actually bought ever, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Everything was like 5 years ago. But yeah, I still love this palette. I don't grab it as much as I would want to, but it's still very nice, and it does have great pigmentation. So I'm doing the exact same thing that I did with the other shade. I'm just putting it in my crease and also on the inner and outer part of my eyelids, and leaving the middle kind of blank. And then I'm going in with the shade right under the cool toned brown that we used in the crease before, which it does contain a little bit of shine in it, but doesn't really show that much when I put it on my lid, which was intentionally. I didn't want it to be glittery or shiny. But this one is a little bit more warm than the other shade, but it's not, it's still like a neutral brown. And here I'm going in with a deeper brown, like a mocha brown or more neutral brown. I love this shade, and it is from the Morphe 28F palette, which is unfortunately out of stock, or I don't think they even do them anymore. But just take any neutral deep brown you have at home and it would work just as fine. So I'm just concentrating this on the outer part and inner part of my lid, and kind of just dusting it softly into the crease, not too much. And I'm doing this just to create depth into my eyes. And then I'm going in with the blackest shade ever, which is Blackout by Urban Decay in that same Naked 2 palette. And as you saw there, I just showed how much I actually put on the brush, and it was just like at the very tip of the brush, so I won't be able, so I will be able to kind of control the shadow since it is a black and it is the blackest black. So I am just doing this on both inner and outer corners. Sorry, my voice is a little bit weird today. I'm actually kind of sick, but hey, what you gotta do, right? Then I'm going in with a kind of like a baby pink. I think it's kind of like a soft pink. It's called Cotton Candy, and it's by Makeup Forever. No, sorry, Makeup Store. I've had this shade since like ninth grade. It still works, still does wonders. It does have a little bit of sheen, which is perfect since we're putting it on the middle of the lid, since we're trying to make that halo effect. And then I'm going in with another Makeup Store product, and this is a eye dust in the shade April, which I've been using a lot and which I love very, very much. It's a pink glitter, but it's kind of like a soft glitter, so it has a little bit like a white reflex to it as well, so it's kind of natural. And when you spray with Fix Plus, which I will do in just a minute, it will create more like a true glitter. And yeah, I'm just putting this right in the middle of the eye, so I'm not really extending it as much as I did with the shadow when it was dry. Since I am taking my time here, I could actually tell you who won the giveaway. I think it ended a week ago, and I haven't really been able to get a video up. But I've been announcing it on Instagram. But the winner is Brigitte from Romania, so congratulations to her. And thank you all for entering. I wish you all could be winners. And then I am just going to take away any fallout that I have under my eyes. And this cleansing thing from Nivea, I got this the other day as well, and I will be showing more details about this in my haul. But it really worked out very nice. It got away all the fallout you see right there. That's what I had under my eyes. And you can't really see it. So then I'm going in with some concealer, and this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light to Vanilla, as always. I really do like this concealer. It has that radiance to it, which kind of makes my under eyes really happy since they are so dry. So I'm putting it under my eyes, on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, on my cupid's bow. I'm sorry if you can hear my phone getting like beeping or whatever. Didn't really mean for that to happen, but I can't really stop it right now. Yeah, I'm just putting it on my forehead and my chin, and I think I did a little bit on my cupid's bow there. And I'm just, how do you say that? Blending it out. Sorry. Oh my god, these words today. I'm firstly blending it off with that same foundation brush that I used, and then I'm going in with my Luxie large angle brush, and it was kind of a little bit too soft for the purpose because it took forever for me to actually blend it out. But I don't know, I guess it's good to have soft brushes under your eyes so you don't get wrinkles, but yeah. And after this, I wanted to highlight a little bit more, so I'm going in with my MAC Prep and Prime highlighting stick in the shade Radiant Rose, and I'm putting this on my cheekbones, my forehead, my nose, my chin, and my cupid's bow. After this, I am setting my under eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and I'm using these shades Vanilla and Banana, and I'm just putting this on with the Morphe brush, which I can't really remember. And then I am contouring my face with that same palette, and I'm using the shade Fawn on a Real Technique sculpting brush. I love this brush for contouring. I think I like this a little bit more than the Luxie large angle brush. I don't know, it's just because it is so dense, it really blends out the product very fast and it makes it very natural. And then I am actually going in with a liquid highlighter, sorry. And this one is from Makeup Store, and it is called the High Tech Lighter, and it is in the shade Orion, which is like almost a silver highlight. And I'm putting this on my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow. And then after that, I am kind of setting that liquid highlighter with another highlighter, which is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Highlight 01. as always. And I'm putting this on the same spot. And then I'm also dusting it a little bit on my brow bone. And for a blush today, I'm using a makeup store blush. And it is kind of like a neutral pink or a corally pink, which I thought would be very nice since we are going in with a dark lip and also dark eyes. So I didn't really want to take that away like by putting a really heavy blush on. And then I'm also bronzing my face a little bit with that same Anastasia contour kit. And I'm using a Morphe brush as well. I'm going in with another new product, which is the Kat Von D liquid lipstick. And this is in the shade Lolita, which is very popular, I would imagine. I've heard that it's been like sold out everywhere. And I went into my local Sephora and I found it. And I had like 2 left. And I was like, hey, I am getting it. I'm not walking out of here before getting it. And here I'm kind of out of focus. I'm sorry, but you can kind of see what I'm doing. You could use a lip liner with this first. It is a very nice applicator, but I am the messy kind, so I could really use a lip liner under this. You could just use like any neutral you have without color or anything like that, so you don't have to overpower the actual liquid lipstick. Or you could use a darker lip liner and you will create your own custom shade. So you can just do whatever you want. You do you, Bo, right? And then after this, I will also fill in my eyebrows. And I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Blonde. And I'm using her brush as well, which is the number 7, I would imagine, with the little spoolie at the end. And brushing it through with some clear brow gel afterwards to just put them in place. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the lower lash line as I did on the upper one. I'm putting tease on the inner and outer corners, and then I'm going to take that darker brown again and then the black just to create that same illusion that we have going on the upper lid. And then I'm going to put that glitter on right away. I didn't use that eyeshadow underneath. I'm just going in with glitter because I didn't want too much pink underneath my eyes. And then my camera kind of shut off or something like that. I don't know. But I'm just putting some black liner in my waterline and then putting on some falsies. And these are the Ardell Wispies. And then I'm just kind of curling them together with my natural lashes. And then I'm spritzing my face with Fix Plus. And this look is complete. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you so much for watching and welcome back. Bye-bye.